this Monday evening. And Gordon Thomas in the studio in Haverfordwest, Tom Dyer as well. And we're going to welcome onto the show from Milford United our guest tonight, who is Andrew Burgoyne. Andrew, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks for the invite on as well.
Excellent stuff. We're going to talk about on-the-field matters in just a sec. In fact, Gordon was spectating. You were down at Milford, weren't you, on Saturday, Gord?
Yeah, not that the linesman saw me, but play. Yeah, I was there enjoying Milford United. A very good start of the season. You must be pleased, Bergs, to be honest with you. You've got some good youngsters with a few experienced players, and that was a cracking result on Saturday, 3-2 win against the Bridge.
Yeah, it from back in my days, playing the Bridge was never the easiest of tasks. But in fairness, we went up on the 4G early in the year and we gave them a good run for the money, but just narrowly missing out 1-0 on the 4G, which I think the surface probably suits us because we do like to play football. And allegedly you were at the game on Saturday, Gordon. And hopefully you
did you have your glasses on? You were running the line.
So we do like to play football, and hopefully you saw a little bit of that in the first half against the Bridge.
I did.
Not quite so much in the second half, I have to say. The Bridge definitely picked up in the second half and put us under quite a bit of pressure.
Yeah. I thought, who's the left-sided, is it wing back you call him these days? He looked very sharp, mate, and I was told that he scored a really good goal. Ran through from halfway and put it past the boy Devine, who was making his debut for the Bridge in goal.
Yeah, young Tyler Shield, he's ex-product of Stevie Parks's under 16 team, and he was a good prospect then, and he's come forward. He did have a spell with Tish, but we're fortunate that we've got him back. We love his energy, we love his tempo, and as you say, he scored a cracking goal on Saturday, and could have got two, to be honest.
Yeah.
And whether he's wing back or in a purely
left back,
he does get forward. And I thought it was probably his best performance of the year for us this on Saturday.
Signing Scott Reed was a good one from Herbie as well, mate, to be honest. Scott knows where the back of the net is, no matter which club he's with, and he's with you at the moment. And you've got the young boy, Liam Parks as well, Steve's boy. He didn't play on Saturday. Is he going to be fit for the game against Tish in the West Wales Intermediate Cup at Marble Hall this coming Saturday?
He'll definitely be there. He had work commitments, unfortunately.
I'm trying to help Tish out here to know who's going to be playing. See, he fell for it again.
Giving a bit away, isn't he? Yeah.
We'll have to see if he's available.
See, you don't learn, do you? Robbie Thomas has been talking to me.
What's a good season look like for Milford, Andrew? That win at the weekend leaves you mid-table, doesn't it? Bang in sixth position. What's the aim for this season?
Yeah, well, I suppose the initial aim is that we have to stay in First Division. I haven't taken a little bit too long to actually get out to the Second Division into the First Division. That was a main priority, and then see how many points we can pick up to progress up the table. We did hope, and it has transpired that we've run a decent season in the Cup as well. I know Gordon just mentioned that we got Tish in the West Wales Cup on Saturday, and obviously we're still in the Senior Cup as well. So going well in both tournaments at the moment. So that would have been our aim, but I have to say on 21 points and in both tournaments, we're probably just ahead of where we would have hoped to have been.
Yeah, that's really good to hear. And we'll go back to some on-the-pitch matters, but the other reason we wanted to talk to you this evening was because you're going to tell us, obviously it's never easy, there's always challenges running clubs at the level that you're playing, and you've had one, haven't you, in the last week or so, because there was a fire which has impacted one of the dressing rooms at Milford United. Can you tell us about this, Andrew?
Yeah, we had a serious electrical fire, unfortunately, and I have to hold my hands up. I put some lithium batteries on charge in the change room themselves, and then Wednesday morning when I opened up the door to see the smoke damage, my heart hit the floor. But having said that, and I know we touched upon it already, it really humbling to see how much people appreciate what Milford United do for their community. And within a couple of days, almost £3,000 granted in donations to try and get us back up and running. And we did speak briefly before we went on it, and certainly the volunteers from the club have made sure that the change rooms is back in some kind of fit state. We didn't actually use it last Saturday, but we're hopeful that for the arrival of Tish that we will be able to use the home change room again. So at the moment, it's a big clean-up job. It'll be a lick of paint to get it operational, and then hopefully when the season ends, we'll get it up to a much better spec. And certainly the donations that we have had will certainly help us fulfill that.
Yeah. What does that mean to the club, really, when you get that level of community support to help you out like that? That's great to see, isn't it? But you say it, that's the impact the local football club has on its community.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's in the heart of Milford. We have a huge junior tournament in the summers as well. We host Milford School at Marble Hall, and we host Pembrokeshire College at Marble Hall as well. So we do reach out within the community, and hopefully the community benefits from having a club like Milford that sees itself as part of Milford Haven. So we all get the benefit from it.
You say that, mate, but I have to say that your dad, yourself, are the rock behind Milford United. There's Bruce Goodall and people like that. You've all worked so hard over the last 20, 30 years to make sure that Milford United is still running as a football club, and you deserve everything that's happening. Not the fire, but the fire.
I'm glad you clarified that, Gordon.
Yeah. Gordon said you deserve that fire.
Yeah.
No, the fire on the field is fine, but all jokes aside, Milford United, you can be proud of yourselves what you've done there. You do serve the community brilliantly, and that's just showed in you've had that problem with the changing rooms, and everybody's got together to make sure that you can put it right, and I think that's fantastic, Bergs.
Oh, it is, and my dad and myself put a lot of work into Marble Hall, and obviously from the Welsh League days, it was very difficult when we had to come to the conclusion that we just couldn't afford to persist with it. But that does give you another opportunity, and as we see at the moment, we're now a Division 1 side. The club has got a good 4th division young outfit as well, and we've got 17 teams within the club, which is
brilliant.
And over 250 registered footballers at Milford United. So very pleasing this year that we've got a full ladies and girls section as well.
Excellent.
So it's been really pleasing. Even in the heyday of the Welsh League, we didn't really have that kind of level of commitment to the grassroots level. No. Obviously, the football was a much higher quality, but at grassroots level, I can never remember us having nearly 270 registered players at Marble Hall, and with a big female section as well.
I mean, those numbers are staggering, actually. Like 17 teams, 250 players. That must be a real source of pride for everyone, and that's great for the future as well. All those teams operating, Andrew. Yeah,
Joel Codd he instigated. What we were hoping to get is from pretty much under 6 all the way up to under 16 level junior mini players, both boys and girls. So we did a event in the summer to tease out coaches and players that want to play football at Milford United, and we really benefited in getting some new young mini teams associated with the club and girls teams. Unfortunately, Claire Mantrip brought a ladies side from Milford Athletic, so we got a full range of players from under 6 level at boys and girls all the way through to senior football now. So it's really good.
That bodes well for the future, Bergs, because you're going to have strength and depth coming through, and that's what you need, and that's what you didn't have years ago when you were in the Welsh League. It was a different type of football then as well, to be honest with you. But well done. Keep up the great work, because you're doing a fantastic job, mate.
Yeah, can I just say, as part of that legacy, is that people like Simon Rutherford, who came through, as you will know, as a
Simon,
junior at Marble Hall. He's now coach of our under-16s, and for the second year running, they just on Saturday they beat Cum Wanderers. They're now in the quarterfinal of the West Wales Cup for the second year on succession. So it's that legacy that you want, that coaches come through who were ex-players at the Robins.
That's great. Yeah. Is the GoFundMe page, is that still open, Andrew, if people are watching now and can donate?
Yes, it's still open, and we've got a meeting on Wednesday to discuss that and obviously other things at the club. So it'll be still going until the end of this week, that's for sure.
Okay, so people, maybe you could send us the link, but if people do a search, I'm sure they'll be able to Google that, Milford United, and GoFundMe to come up with that. And any support, I'm sure, really, really welcome. Tell you what, you did miss a trick on Saturday, Andrew. I think if there was a painting job to do, Gordon, I think, would have been a dab hand doing that. I think.
He wouldn't have seen me anyway. I could have done it.
With the ceiling.
I could have done it and got out, and Bergs wouldn't even have known I'd been there.
I've actually had a question. Go on, Andrew.
Right. I was going to say, I can't believe Gordon didn't find his way to the Robin's Nest for a pint. There are other legends in the club like Anthony Boast and Tom Carrington and David Bowman.
That is the problem, mate. It's getting out of the flinking place. I will one day. I will come there and I will have a pint with you boys. Yeah.
Whilst you're here, Andrew, had a question here from one of our listeners. So Stephen says, would Milford United benefit from playing in the West Wales Youth League at under 18 level?
Yeah, it is something that Simon Rutherford did ask the question of the league about whether or not we could go up. I think it certainly helps youth players to have another season in youth rather than go directly into senior football.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, with a good bunch of players coming through at the under 16 level, again, that would be part of our discussion as to whether or not we would like to set up a third team so that we can keep those lads together at Marble Hall. But yes, I think I benefit from playing in youth football.
Yeah, you would have. It saddens me, mate, that the Wiltshire Youth Cup is no longer played for. Now, that's a competition that kids should be playing in this day and age, definitely. Under 17s, I can't understand why teams can't get enough players to play in that cup competition. Can you answer me that one, Ant?
It was some while ago, and I have a feeling that I may have gone to the last Wiltshire Cup final, which was won by Milford United, and it had the likes of Anthony
That's why I
Patterson
mentioned it, mate.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you a bit of glory tonight, so...
Just as well my memory's good then.
It's excellent. Excellent.
Good stuff. Well, listen, Andrew, thank you. Good luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll check in with you again between now and the end of the season. And also good luck with the clean-up job and getting that changing room back up and running again. And it's brilliant to hear the support you've had from across the community as well with that.
Yeah, and again, thanks to all the volunteers that helped with the clean-up and obviously all those donations that have kept coming in. So thank you very much.
It's great to see. And if anyone's watching and would like to donate, do have a search for Milford United and their GoFundMe page. I'm sure that would be appreciated. Andrew, thank you. Gordon and Tom and I will be back in just a few moments' time. We're going to preview the Six Nations, which gets going on Friday. We'll do that in part 3 on Pure West Sport.